Hey, this is Jerry Viska, your Why guy and publisher of Defyeneurs, and I am so excited because this is the World Help by You issue, the Why issue for 2018 fall. And it wouldn't be an issue of light and greatness if I didn't have Alenjandra Valencia of London, Ontario in this issue. Alenjandra, welcome.
Thank you so much, Jerry, for having me for this great opportunity.
I'm so excited about this. You're a photographer, but I call you a photographer of light, a light worker, because I've had the experience and the awesomeness of experiencing Prisma photography firsthand. We've hired Alenjandra on many occasions, and so many of our clients continue to say Alenjandra is the best, and I love this. So I want to share this, your deeper why. It goes like this. I exist to be the light and inspire the light in others. So that really touches me because when I first met you, I never forget the feeling when you first walked through the door for the Big Bang photo shoot. And I literally fell to my knees because I felt this light inside of you that I said to Angela, this is more than a photographer. This is somebody that's going to reach into our soul and light it up. So share with us, what has knowing why inspired in you, Alenjandra?
Knowing why has inspired sort of a roller coaster of emotions, of really trying to figure out why I do the things I do, but mostly trying to really embrace that part that makes that I enjoy about my job, my work, my as a professional photographer, working with people, and inspires me to inspire me to help others when I do a photo shoot. I don't want to leave people feeling down or anything, and my hope is that whenever they have a session with me, a photography session, that there's something about that experience that isn't just not a photography session, that it becomes in them an experience that they can bring some sort of like positive experience and light, if that makes any sense.
I love that. I love what you said. I'm making lots of notes. You know, when you talk, I take lots of notes because you have a lot to say. It's a lot of wisdom. But I love what you said. It's not just a photo shoot for you. It's an experience where they can bring the best positive experience from it. And that's what I love about working with you and watching you work with others, and even hearing the feedback is you create an experience. And that's that light in others. And it's because you set that intention, and I love that. But I also love that you share that igniting your deeper why with me was a roller coaster of emotions, because you're a very passionate human being. And I think that passion's a big part of your why, would you say?
I would definitely agree. And it's not easy to live this passionately because it's in me. Most of the things I do it with a lot of energy and passion that sometimes I wonder why I'm so tired. But it is okay. I'm okay with that because I am happy after I see the results, after I get the testimonies from my clients that they feel different, that they like the images they get and they enjoy the experience. And this is actually what made me think that through you and through your why and our why session, that it kind of helped me reassure that this is my path.
That's amazing. It was amazing for me. I always say that to give this gift of why time to help a human being understand why they're really here is the greatest gift. There's another quote that you share in your profile. I love it. It goes like this. I realized with a new confidence and humility that I am meant to spread the light through the lens of my camera. So when you look through this lens, you see this light in others. So share with us, how will knowing why change the trajectory of our world? How will it help our world when others can start to know why?
So I have to say, it goes really deep into my beliefs about my being and my existence. And it goes back to God. I'm a believer in God, and he's in control. For me, he's everything. So then, knowing why, knowing this reason why behind, and for me, so it's primarily also God, it helps me, and it helps me to realize that I can make an impact in the world, and at least in a very, maybe not a big one, but it may be as little as it is, or as small as it is. It could be very, like it could be memorable, or it could be not even maybe forgotten that quickly, or maybe somebody will remember about the experience, my photography, or what happened, or how it went, that it will entice them to continue actually finding their own and spreading their own light, as they probably just started a little bit with the experience of having my sessions with my photography, charismatic, as you say, like sessions. Yeah, I don't know.
I love it. I love it. I love what you just said, because living through your why is creating this memorable connection to others. And see, this is very important for listeners, because this is the connection that I felt with you, Alenjandra. The connection when you first came through the door, the connection of making us feel comfortable, the connection of bringing the light out of us. We live in a very digitally disconnected world. And there's something about, and that you and I are very similar in that when we connect to this deeper why, and then we live through it, in your case, you're living through it through your lens, you are connecting to others. And I love that you share that your deeper why is your connection to your being and your connection to God, which is fantastic.
Absolutely, it is, and it actually makes it even deepen my relationship with him, and makes me want to pray more, and want to, like, despite all the things that we have in this world happening today, I feel like God can use me through my lens, through the things I do daily in my family, with my friends, with the people I knew as clients, with everything, for them, to give them the hope that knowing that God is in control after all, and that we are his tools to make things happen in this world for the good. Like,
that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love these words. I love these words. There's another quote that I want listeners to hear. It goes like this: my work as a photographer enables me to follow my dream while connecting with clients in a meaningful way. So every time you work with a client, you're always creating this meaningful experience. So knowing this, knowing why, knowing that you're here as a light for others, what do you believe is now possible for you, Alenjandra?
It is now possible, after all of this journey, that I can really confidently and also humbly continue on this journey of becoming a better photographer, and even better at this, improving my skills, and getting to, like, perfecting, as if that's not even a word possible, but if possible, getting better every day, to really just channel my energy through it, and that way also connecting this with me in a meaningful way with people, that my work and my photography makes an impact. I don't know if that makes sense.
I love that. Let's stay on that, because I mean, again, I'm writing so many notes because I love this interview. But I love this. There is this confidence in you. There's this light, and there's this humility. And I love that you've understand that your deeper why is helping you become not just a better human being, but perfecting your craft, your gifts. And you have a beautiful gift, like you really do, to see the light in others, to pull that out. It's a very humbling experience. So I guess for new people, new clients listening right now, they don't just want a photography session. They want, what do they want? What do you feel they really want when they come to you?
That's exactly what I love. I love the question. So and thank you. So the thing is that I feel that I wanted to provide at the beginning a photography session that was just that was better than others. But then as I went, I realized that it became an experience for me first, and then I saw how their expressions, even their humor, their personalities came about as the sessions evolved. And so that's when my mind exploded, literally. Like, I realized that my clients were looking for this meaningful connection, just before, like for when they take pictures, they get pictures taken. So it is very, to me, it's very valuable and it's very meaningful that I can make this meaningful connection in a weird way of saying it. And
I love it.
My clients are looking for that meaning, that connection that they can later see in the pictures when I send them to them.
It's beautiful. And again, I've experienced that many times with you, and I've seen our clients and I've seen Defyeneurs experiencing that. It's beautiful. But I love what what I love about your work, Alenjandra, is that we are spiritual beings. We're these spiritual beings of light. And I think we're just physical, and we forget that we have this light and this spirit inside of us that is connected to God and a higher source. And I find that you're able to pull that out of people, and that's what lights them up, because it just makes them, that experience that you set, that intention is beautiful. So there's another quote you share here, and it goes like this. It's a short one, and I love it. The world needs a gift only you can give. Yeah. And I truly believe that you have given and continue to give a beautiful gift to everyone around you. So why will the world be helped by you, Alenjandra? Why will the world be helped by you?
So maybe I can say two things. How? Like, one is that by discovering our gifts and embracing them and really following that passion to like really embrace that talent or that gift, and not be shy about it, or just not get, or ignoring it. That's the first kind of help we give to the world. We're helping it by giving ourselves into that given gift. But then I also feel that my personally way of helping the world is realizing that gift, but also realizing that I am, first of all, like God's tool to help. And then it follows with like, I want to pray more for people. I want to help more. I want to leave people in a better place after I met, when I first met them. And I want to just not worry about things I cannot change anymore, because it's worry. It cannot do anything. It's just heavy. And it's not productive. But I feel I can help by that, by praying more, by continue with my gift, photographing people, leaving them in a better place, and improving myself, always improving and keeping myself humble all the time, and always go back to God and praying for that He's the one that enabled us to do that.
I love it. I love it so much. This profile, I call it the light of others. And it's on pages 40 and 41. Alenjandra Valencia of London exists to be the light and inspire the light in others. The most inspiring photography studio I've experienced, and I've experienced a lot of photographers. Alenjandra, on behalf of Defyeneurs and everyday people everywhere worldwide, I want to thank you for stepping into your light and your deeper why and sharing it with all of us. I'm so honored that you are in the World Help by You issue. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
I am honored too. Thank you.